Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It's another episode of Vibes in Convo. Come on in, come on in.
Come on in. Come on. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
man.
Come on. Come on.
Welcome to another episode of Vibes and Convo, where we champion everything and all things that are R&B. I'm your friendly neighborhood sequel 2297. Right next to me is my brother, Keon McCray, a.k.a. Mr. On Key, always on key, never off.
Come on.
And this week, words can't even say how excited I am to have this person on our show.
Come on.
Key, you want to
Come
pop
on,
the
man.
top on this one, man? Tell them what we got.
Man. I like to call it soul and R&B one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? But we got a
Yep.
special guest. You know what I'm saying? From one of my favorite groups, you know what I'm saying? Of all time. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. But before we get to announcing who this person is, right? What did he say? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we get to announcing this person, sequel, how has your week been?
My week. Well, honestly, first of all, let me backtrack. Mother's Day was pretty much an eventful day for my family, man. I can't lie. My son, my oldest, did quite the thing for his mother, and I couldn't have been more proud. I'll just say that. I couldn't be more proud. And everything's pretty much been Gucci the rest of the week. We've been getting better weather out here. Everything's been cool, man. I really can't complain
Mm,
too much. Super excited about doing what we're doing right now. But other than that, man, I'm just blessed to be here, man. I really, really
hey,
am. I can't do too much complaining. Everything else that's
hey,
going on in the world or whatever, trust me, we all going through the same stuff right now. So I don't need to add
come
to
on,
it.
come on, come on, come on,
That's
come
my
on.
stance. What about you, Key? How about your week, brother?
Well, you know me.
Come
Nah.
on, Key. Spill the beans.
I just been chill, man. You know, it's yeah, weather is kind of like trickery. I call it that trickery over here, you know?
That's
During the day, it just sets you up. Make you think it's a hot day where you don't have to bring no sweater or nothing, and then you get caught up in the wrong area at the wrong time, and you're gonna be cold. So just it's that San Diego weather. We always complain, man. We complain over here. We spoiled.
so
We
the what?
spoiled.
So the weather be gang banging. Is what you're saying. You're in the wrong section.
Yes,
You might get that
indeed, indeed it does. Indeed it does. You know what I'm
way.
saying? But nah, yeah.
Hilarious, man.
Been cooling, been cooling, been cooling. You know what I'm saying? Um,
That's,
just
that's
like you are, excited about this, what we doing right now. You know what I mean? But yes, now,
yes, sir.
if you are new to Buys and Convo, we have 3 steps that we need you to follow. We like to call it setting the mood. Set the mood. Set the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right here at Buys and Convo. So what we need you to do is there's 3 steps we need you to follow. Step number 1 is find your place of comfort. That could be at home, that could be in your bed, your car, that could be in your living room, that could be in your garage, that could be in your den. For the luxury folks, that could be on the rooftop. You know what I'm saying? It could be on your patio. It could be in your rocking chair. It could be for my gamers. It could be in your game chair, right? And for the folks
Break out the
that's
old school
really on
bean
that,
bag.
yeah,
Break
that's
out the
really on
bean
that
bag.
chill mode, bring that bean back. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
step number 1 is find your place of comfort. Step number 2 is get you a good set of headphones. Now I know your phone works perfectly fine. Some of y'all got the latest iPhone and the latest Android, and y'all real fancy and everything like that, which is cool. But we like you to have a set of headphones on because we do a lot of dialogue, right? And we want you to be able to follow as best as possible. And with that being said, you would need good setting. Step number 3. I got it down pack now. I got it down pack. I'm holding it right now. Step number 3
Oh, so
is
I have
find
to
you your
say nothing.
favorite beverage, right? Don't need to cover the label. Don't need to cover the label. My favorite beverage is, of choice, is water. This is water, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay
Water.
hydrated, y'all.
Come
Stay
on.
hydrated.
All right. Now, the special guest here
Talk about it.
comes from a
Yes.
legendary group, right? That go by the name of
In a
Playa.
legendary era.
Come on.
Mhm.
Also known for some other things that he's gonna be willing to share with you guys today. All right? No other. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. That needed a round of applause. You hear me? Classic group,
Yes, it
classic
did.
special vocalist, you know what I'm saying? Known for that classic sound. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Digital Black.
What up, y'all?
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up, man?
Welcome, welcome, welcome,
Come
sir.
on, come on,
Hey. Oh my God.
come
Where do
on.
we begin? There's so
Go.
many layers. There's so much that you attach to. There's so
Mhm.
much
Let's
that
do
you're
this.
done and responsible for. It's like, okay,
Let's
go ahead
do
and do your
this.
thing, Keith. Go ahead.
Let's do this. Because we need the right introduction, right? So let's start with who,
Right.
which is who you are, what,
Okay.
which is what do you do, and where. Where are you from? So we're gonna start with who, then hit me with the what, and then where. Digital
That's the
Black, it is
Digital
on you, sir.
Black, man, from the group Player, now a part of Dru Hill, man. I am a singer, songwriter, vocal producer, um, father, grandfather. You know what I mean? I hold those last two titles. Those are two of the most important to me. And I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, man. Still living here. You know what I mean? A
That's
good
what's
old
up.
Midwest.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Move
country
like
that
that.
way. Beautiful country.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Timbo.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Well, shoot, you wanted me to start this thing. That's all you had to say, bro. Shoot.
Jump it off. Jump it off.
Hey,
Let's
all
go, man.
right.
I'm
First,
ready, man. I'm excited.
all right.
Come on.
First and foremost, and this is on some vocal nerd stuff or whatever. I just want your
Okay.
honest opinion.
Okay.
Have anybody ever told you that you sound like a good mix between these two artists?
Mm. Dun, 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 dun.
I know. I'm looking at my notes. Hold up.
Yep.
Because somebody,
Take your time.
this is actually a fan's question right here.
I like those.
I'm anxious to
Oh.
see who. I'm anxious to hear this.
Al Green and Luther Vandross.
Wow. I've never heard that, but
And here's why the comparison:
Mm.
the soulfulness, the gospel tones of Al Green,
okay.
but yet the feeling that Luther gave you when he delivered.
Wow.
He didn't have to do a lot, but his tone was just enough.
Man, you just
And that
mentioned me.
cleanliness to his, like, yeah.
I
Like
know.
you embody both of those.
I appreciate that shit right there.
Wow.
I mean,
Has anybody ever
excuse me,
told you that?
No, That's crazy to me because, I mean, of course, you grew. I mean, those are guys I've listened to, and I've always considered myself a student of the game. So, I study. You know what I mean? I study singing, I study songwriting, I study. You know what I mean? So, to be in the
Yes, sir.
same conversation I mentioned, that's crazy, man. That's humbling. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Tell whoever sent that question in, I definitely appreciate that. I try to sing. So I was always taught. I come from a singing family. I was always taught that what comes from the heart goes to the heart. So I'm singing. I
Right.
mean, I lead with that heart. I lean with that heart first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
you want to be able to. I mean, if you can't feel it, how can they feel it? You know what I mean? So I've always
Right.
tried to
Right. Right.
dive into whatever lyric or whatever melody or whatever. You know what I mean? It is I'm doing.
Yep. That's what's
Mm.
up. Hell yeah,
Okay.
man. Yep. I thought it was quite accurate when I heard that. I said, yeah, I'm definitely going to ask that question. I'm definitely going to ask.
Man,
'Cause I'm
it's
sure you've
crazy.
heard it all at this point.
Man, it's crazy. Somebody said
It's
Gerald
powerful.
Levert. Uh, said
That's
Gerald
another good one.
Levert.
Strong.
And yeah, I mean, man, just to be mentioned with those type of legends. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean I can't ask
Yep.
for too much more than that, man. You know what I mean? It's a
Hell yeah.
it's
Mm.
already a standard that's set. You know what I mean? So you got to do your job, man.
Yeah,
That part,
And part
man.
and part of
that's
doing your
incredible.
job
Yeah,
is,
that puts you up there with the
um,
singers.
man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All
Come
Thank
love,
you.
on.
man. For
Yes,
sure,
Come
sir.
man.
on.
All love.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna dive deep
Yes,
too.
sir.
I'm gonna dive deep too. So can you tell us about your early
Okay.
days with Playa and some highlights with the bass?
Man, early days. So initially the name of the group was Touch Your Class.
I
Right here in
remember that.
Louisville, and
Mm.
um, it was initially five of us, man, but in the group ended up by the time we got to the basement, it was just three of us. But I remember just touring around the city, man, singing with my guys, man, whether it was church, talent shows, um,
Birthdays.
just in front of, you know what I mean? We would just literally just start singing and just have, and it was just a crowd would just around. So, um, as far as the basement, just being in that, so I always say the basement was college. You know what I mean? Where some people went to the
Ah.
University of such and such of this, we went to the University of Devontae Swing Music. You know what I mean? And being able to be around Devontae and KC and JoJo and Dalvin and Timberland,
Yeah.
Missy, Magoo, Tweet, the
Yeah.
group
Mm.
Sugar, Sister, the group,
Yeah.
Genuine.
Yep.
Um, yeah, it was um I I hold those memories close to my heart because that's the foundation for everything. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We learned how to write and produce from being in that element. You know what I mean? And it was not it was a very not very it was a highly competitive environment. You know what I mean? We was up in
Mm.
Rochester um for about 3 or 4 years, but we had a studio rented out. It's about 4 or 5 rooms in each studio. And it's different people. Like you might have D had his own room, Dalvin had his own room. We had a room. Tim had a room. Missy had a room. Daryl Priestley,
Mm.
like, so you going from room to room, and you might go in this one room and it's Missy and Genuine. You might go in this other room and it's Sugar and Player. You might, I mean, like, it was it was just a
Right,
lot of
right.
cross pollination, if you want to use of us cultivating our music together, man. So
Yeah.
those
Mm.
times I hold near and dear to me, and it's a blessing to be able to, after 30 years, still be able to call those individuals not friends but family. You know what I mean? Um, Tim shouted me out on the record. Timberland did, man. I speak with Tweet often. I speak with Rolita Action from the Basement Boogie, who went on to sign with
Mm.
DMX. I speak with
Yeah.
those guys. often. You know what I mean? And
Right.
yeah, man, it's a you know, what God puts together is real. When years later, it's still love.
Definitely.
Right. Right.
Definitely. Yeah, can't nothing
Legendary,
break that
like
kind of
legend.
glue,
That's like
bro.
a
Yeah.
Nah, man,
legendary.
we just
That's a legendary R&B crew. You know, like just that crew in general. Like talking about R&B, like that's one crew that
Yeah.
you guys are like
Low
responsible
key,
for the sound. You know,
low yeah,
that's
he
man.
got
crazy, man, because
Definitely.
it's crazy because we been with Dru Hill. We just on tour with Kay and them with Jodeci a couple years ago, and just being it took me back to going on tour with them in '95, and just being the brotherhood is crazy, because you see how other people react to KC and JoJo and Dalvin and Devontae, and then they look at us in a whole different light. You know what I mean? And you don't take it for granted, but you sometimes forget, man, that um. So I'm gonna say it like this: how many people, Devontae? When I heard Jodeci,
hmm
it was the first time I heard somebody in my age, like my age group, in my age. That's
In
an
your
age
peer
group
group.
in my peer group that
hmm
sounded like me. The churchy sound. So we
Yeah. Yep.
automatically gravitated to
Look,
that. And then to be signed by him is like a dream come true. You know what I mean? I couldn't write
yeah.
that shit if I wanted to. And not just sign, but be able to work under and watch and learn, man. So shout out to Devontae Swing, man, for seeing something in me, man. Seeing something in Playa. Appreciate
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all know y'all
yeah.
would the
Shout out
baby
Devontae.
Jodeci sound wise. Y'all baby. I know y'all would.
it.
Protege,
Man,
It's
man.
okay to own that, bro. It's okay.
hey man, you
Definitely
know what?
protege.
I don't man, it's like, so we go back we was talking about before we went on air, we was talking about like team, being a part of the team, right? When I see
right.
Kay and Joe, them is my big brothers, and I respect them in that manner. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
we all men, but them still my big bros in this business, and I'm always show them that level of respect across the board,
for
man.
sure.
So um
As you should.
Devontae taught us how to be pros, you know what I mean, how to be a professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's something I've been able to take along with me and just have allowed me to have 30 years in the game, man, whether it was behind the pen or on the stage, man. I'm so grateful, you know what I mean, for every opportunity
hmm
that was given, you know what I mean?
for sure.
hmm
Yo, we from Louisville,
Come
Kentucky,
on.
bro. I ain't gonna say it ain't the middle of nowhere, but we in the middle of the Midwest.
No,
Like, you know what I mean? When you
yes,
think of
y'all are.
Midwest, you
Yeah.
think of
hmm
Chicago, maybe St. Louis, Indianapolis,
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Ohio. You know what I mean? You don't really
Yeah.
think of
Yep.
Louisville,
Yep.
Kentucky. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's been a blessing, man. Hopefully I know we did. We opened some doors, and the doors wide open because now you got Bryson Tiller, Jack Harlow, Mars. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Tinashe.
my
hmm
to my bros, Nappy Roots. Went to school with Skinny DeVille's.
Yeah,
Is
man.
my brother, man. So
Okay.
we opened up we opened it up for Louisville a little bit, man. You know what I mean? And
That's
now
right.
Come on.
there's so much talent here, so much talent.
It's
I
crazy.
know that to be true
Man.
too, sir. There's a lot of talent in Kentucky.
Hey.
Oh wow. Okay, all right. Get this question out the way now. Now, what are some of the gems that you picked up having converted from Playa to the Dru Hill space or whatever? And is there a preference at this standpoint?
Man, it's crazy because it was really seamless. I feel like Dru Hill and Player, we always say we play cousins. Like we cut from the
Yeah,
same cloth, so it wasn't
yeah.
a hard tradition. It wasn't a hard transition at all. If I'm being honest, we do probably more singing backstage than we do on stage. You know what I mean?
I've seen
Just
enough
striking up,
clips to testify that one.
just
no.
striking up tunes, man. So I love shout out to man Cisco, Jazz, Nokio, man,
Yeah, man.
Scola. Um
Yeah.
for bringing us in. And not only did they bring us in, it wasn't no, they didn't hold nothing back. You know what I mean? They opened
Yeah.
the door.
Right.
The house
Right.
became ours when we walked in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So,
And
Right.
so to speak.
that's what's up, man.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
shout out to those guys for just people don't, and just cause somebody bring you on, it could be some weird, it could be weird shit. You know what I mean? Weird stuff going on, and it's never been none of that, man. It's only been brotherhood,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't know that the brotherhood actually goes back to um Dru Hill's first solo tour. They took us out with them, Playa. You know what I
Oh,
mean? So we built the brotherhood
okay.
from there. You know what I mean? So when they reached out,
What's up?
when Nokia reached out, it was I mean, whatever y'all need. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all need. And
Mm.
8 years later, stronger than ever. You know what I mean? I know a lot of fans, and I get it. I
Right.
know a lot of fans want the originals. I hardly ever say this. I never say this because I'm not I don't like really talking because I ain't gonna say I talk too much, but I talk too I tell the truth too much. Some people don't
I
like to
feel
hear
you.
the honest, you know what I mean?
Hey,
And but just being honest, I get the wanting the originals, but Cisco say all the time, was he supposed to stop going to work because somebody else stopped coming to work? You know what I mean? I
exactly.
mean we 8
Right.
years later
Right.
kept the brand going, you know what I mean, and going strong, man.
Yep.
So man, shout out to all the Dru Hill fans. We love y'all, man. And when we get it, but you know what I mean? I'm here to
Yeah.
I'm ready to continue the legacy of Dru, man. You know what I mean? As well as the legacy of
For
Playa.
sure.
So
Come on.
it's a beautiful
For sure.
thing.
Come on.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Man.
And I can humbly say, sir, like y'all are single handedly, like when it comes to R&B groups, y'all are holding that standard, y'all holding that mantle up there high just by continuing to
Hi.
do what y'all doing.
Absolutely.
Hi.
And it's gonna go and it's
Right.
gonna go higher, man. We like, it's so much so next year will be the 30th year. You know what I mean? We got some big plans, some
Mm.
huge
Mm.
Dru Hill plans. Um
Mm.
hopefully um maybe some music, you know what I mean?
We
We
can
maybe
know,
some
Key.
music, you know what I mean? The family, the
Mm.
Dru family, you know what I mean? You might get some Cisco music, you might get some Dru Hill music, you might get some Player music, you might get some jazz music. It's just a
Mm.
time to just drop music, man. And
Yeah.
everybody's um everybody's
I like it.
excited about pushing it to another level. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, that
Yeah.
reminds me, Key. We might finally get that jazz album that never came out.
Hey man, Jazz a bad boy, man.
You who you talk, who you telling?
Jazz is a bad boy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
it.
Jazz.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see it
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
firsthand.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see it firsthand. I see it firsthand, man. Jazz is a bad
Man,
man. He's a good dude, man. I love Jazz to death, man. I love his energy. That's what I love about Dru. Um, People
yeah,
might get the wrong perceptions of people. Man, I mean, nah, them are some real good guys, man, and I love them. You know what I mean? You will have to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Can we cuss? Is cussing
yeah,
is no
man, do your
Yeah.
cussing?
thing.
Yeah.
If you fucking with
No,
them,
you
you
good.
fucking with
You
me. You know what I
good.
mean? I have to fuck with me too.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
You
It's a
good.
real thing.
You good.
I'm an old sailor, man. I'm ex-Navy. I curse all
You
the time. Do
good.
your thing.
Okay. I just make sure I didn't. You know what I mean? But it's real.
Yeah.
It's real love, man. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We don't take kindly to people taking shots, man. You know what I mean? It's a brotherhood over here, man. And
for sure.
we're here to watch this.
Right.
We're here to spread love one song at a time, man. Have you been to a Dru
Hell
Hill
yeah, man.
Come
show?
on.
Come to the show, man, near you, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's
Uh-huh.
gonna be a lot of singing. It's gonna be a lot of singing. It's gonna be high energy, and it's
And
gonna
no
be some
playing.
more singing. And then when we get done, we're gonna
And no
sing some
playing.
more.
Come on.
And no playing. And the
Yeah,
microphones are always on,
Right.
man. Yeah.
that's what I'm
Come
talking about,
on.
man.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
All
And
right.
that's why it's so important that we have these discussions in a positive light. More people need to hear these type of stories. We're being bombarded with all these horror stories of behind the scenes
Yeah,
stories,
man.
left and right. We need to hear more of these good stories about groups getting along, people that generally have love for each other and that resonate on stage also.
Right.
So it's
Nah,
beautiful
Right.
that what we see, the aesthetic of what we see, is exactly what it is, and we appreciate that,
Right.
man.
I mean, how
Incredible
can you be standing
storyboard.
next to somebody
Incredible.
that you don't like? I don't get that. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
You
I
right.
don't care what
Right.
issue is. We've made history together. We've made moments together. That
Mm-hmm.
has to
Mm.
outweigh. It has to be some a common ground we can always get back to. You know what I mean, I think
Right.
people are way too
Right.
sensitive these days. Um,
Thanks.
Yeah. I
about the
agree.
wrong things anyway.
I agree.
You know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But about this
So
R&B, man, we not
here we
playing,
go.
man. It's 2026.
Definitely not.
Uh-huh. All right.
Definitely
Man,
not.
I'm good.
Can't go from
Man.
there.
So can you walk us down the steps of the new single, My Mama Said? Who produced it?
No
What
pun
inspired
intended.
it? Where you was when you recorded it? All of those good things about this incredible record.
Okay, okay. So I have a production team that I work with, man. I'm Todd Haley and Todd White and Alan Haley. Name of my production company is Three the Hard Way, and we literally live in three different parts of the world, right? And we'll just get on the phone and somebody will come up with an idea, we'll bang it out, and
Mm,
that's pretty much what that was. It's us produced, us written, um, and when you got somebody to know you, you know what I mean. I consider those two guys my brothers. You know what I mean. Um,
mm-hmm.
we're just in a spot where we write music. You know what I mean. I think we get caught up in trying to follow trends and follow certain patterns, man, instead of just writing what you feel. You know what I mean? And I think
Mm,
if I could say anything about Three the Hard Way Productions, we gonna do music that we feel. So Mama Said just came from um, me closing the chapter on grieving. I lost my mom in 20 to COVID, and I went through a horrific.
Condolences again, by the way.
I appreciate
condone.
it, bro. I went through a horrific time, and nobody knew because I was able to keep my fronts up, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's a horrible time, man. If I'm being honest, I drunk every day for like almost 5 years. You know what I mean? But um, kept my fronts up. Nobody knew. I wouldn't do it in the public. I would. You know what I mean? I was. I guess you. I guess you. If I'm being honest, I wasn't never clinically diagnosed, but I was probably you could consider me a functioning alcoholic. You know what I mean? At the time, and I woke up October the
Mm-hmm.
3rd, 2024, and I said, I'm not drinking no more. And I haven't had a drink since. And October the 3rd of this year, it'll be 2 years. No alcohol, man. Mind clear. But um, with that comes a certain amount of clarity. And man,
Mm-hmm.
man, we just started writing. And we've been writing ever since, you know what I mean? And we just again, shout out to Todd and Alan, man, because it's and Smoke too. I mean, having those type of guys that wasn't judgmental allowed me to
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
process it how I process it and walk not behind me but beside me the whole time. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's where Mama Said come from. Mama Said is some people write in journals. I'm a songwriter. I write songs. So Mama Said is the chapter closing of grieving and the chapter opening or beginning of celebration. I'm in a celebration mode. I'm instead of grieving, I'm a celebrator, man. So hopefully this song
That's
Mm,
helps, touches, eases, all of it is supposed to do. I mean, music's supposed to help. Music is not supposed to
yeah, man.
destroy. It's
right.
supposed to
Right.
build.
Yep.
It's supposed to bring together. It's supposed
Yep.
to be connective. And hopefully, man, I was able to accomplish this with that record, man, but just getting started, man. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
Right.
just getting started,
Right.
man. I'm really
That's what's
and I
up.
say that and I'm saying that because I'm speaking it into existence because I'm really an introvert. I could
Mm,
really just go away and just pop out on stage and probably be more
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. You know what I mean? Because I'm an
right.
introvert
Right.
for real.
Right.
But
Yep.
I think it's my duty, man, my purpose. It's my duty, my purpose right now to, spread love one song at a time. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. And shine for
Mm,
the world, brother.
That's
Shine for
right.
the world, man.
Man,
yeah.
Yep.
And
Scream her name from the mountaintops.
that's right.
yeah.
Y'all creatives, so y'all understand. You know what I mean? And the people that are creators out there, you understand on how I think we get caught up in the byproduct of the gift, right? The money, the
Right.
Mm-hmm.
accolades, all that shit is the byproduct of the gift. But you still gotta use the
Mm-hmm.
gift. He gave you that gift to use. He didn't say, watch this, he did say. He gave you a gift to use. He said,
Right.
your gift will do what? Make room for you. But
Yes.
Right.
you gotta
Right.
use the gift. So whatever it is, who's ever listening, watching, whatever it is if writing is your passion, if dancing is your passion, if you're not doing it except for just for yourself, they're still using the gift. You gotta
Mm,
do it, man. You don't know how much peace
Right.
that'll bring in
right.
your life. You know what I mean? I'm
I
sorry,
agree.
man. You know what
Right.
I mean? I just,
No,
you know what
no,
I
no.
mean?
Don't you start. No, don't you start apologizing.
Nope.
No, 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 no.
Nope.
People need to hear that too, man. That's the truth, man.
Yeah,
Speak
buddy.
that good gospel, man. Dog, that ain't
Yeah,
nothing but the
buddy.
truth. And
And for
we appreciate that. We champion that over here too, man. So don't apologize.
yeah. And for
Nah, man,
everybody,
I get it.
my mama
Life,
said
and
is out on digital. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, mom.
it's out on all digital platforms, man. It's out right now, man. Go get it. They saying it's just a mama song, but nah, it's a love song. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Why should
Come
watch
on.
this? We spend
My
we
favorite
so
part is
caught
the
up in
bridge. My
schedule,
favorite
right?
part is the
So
bridge. I'm saying.
we
My favorite part is the
we
bridge,
so
man.
caught up in schedule to where we only celebrate people on specific days. We only can celebrate moms on Mom's Day, on Mother's Day, our dads on Father's Day, or
Right.
Christmas or birthday. Nah, man, we really loving. We really out here loving. We should be celebrating each other every day. Every day
Yes, we
should be
should.
Mother's
Right.
Day. You know what I mean? If you still got your
Yes.
mom,
Yes, sir.
you should love
Right.
her every day.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you got each other, you know what I mean? So we got to get back to that, man. And it starts with us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It starts with us, man. We supposed to
Yep.
lead,
Yeah.
and I'm just trying to lead. You know what I mean? These kids are still watching. They might be out here acting a fool, but they still watching.
But they
You know what I
still
mean?
watching you, right?
They still want to be led. You know what I mean?
They
So,
do.
Come on.
we got to do our part,
Come on.
man. And I'm just, again, man,
Yep.
I thank y'all for having me on. I thank y'all for giving me a
Man.
platform to talk about the music, and not more than that, just talk about life and love,
Mm,
man. 'Cause that's what it's really all about.
Yeah.
mm. Yes, sir.
Definitely, definitely, man. Dog, we appreciate having you here. But don't go
Man.
nowhere real quick. We got one more part. We got another part to this here.
Come on.
but
Come on.
before we move on, Key, we good? We got any more questions, Key?
I got one more.
I just want to make sure we good. Any more questions?
What? Yeah,
Go right
I
ahead.
got
Go
one
right
more.
ahead.
I got one more. So my
Because
mama
he been
said it's a
answering
new.
my questions left and right. So
Come on. My mama said it's a new single, right?
yeah,
So can we expect more
Yeah,
right.
more music from Digital Black this year?
absolutely. You know what I mean? I told you, I'm just moving in an intentional. You know what I mean? Everything is about being intentional. We wake up thinking we got tomorrow, and that's one thing we don't have control of. We able to control a lot of things, but time. So it's imperative to me that I move with intention. So I'm absolutely dropping more music. Um, we spoke off air. I got a surprise that I ain't ready. You know what I mean? Once the cake is getting baked right now. The cake ain't done yet. The cake is getting baked right now.
Eh,
Um, but
eh.
I'm very excited for that record, and I'm gonna drop a player joint with me and Smoke, man. Probably
Mm.
September, October, around that time. Name of that song, the same
Drop it in
thing, make you
October.
laugh.
My birthday October. Drop it in
Okay.
October.
Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry, man. So we just
Hell yeah.
Mm.
hey man, I'm excited. I'm excited about
Yeah.
tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm excited for
Mm.
today, but I'm excited
Yes.
about tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm damn sure gonna drop some music. You know what I mean? Like Yeah, it's going down, man.
Yeah.
And now that we locked in, I'ma sing soon. I'ma sing. I mean, y'all gonna get before release. You know what I mean? I gotta. I'm
That's what I
gonna
need
I'm
to
gonna tap
hear right
y'all
there.
in.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Tonight.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Music is coming, man. Music is coming. More shows. Um, hey, it's so much stuff going on, man. Dru Hill next year is gonna be a big year for Dru Hill.
Oh
Um,
man.
it's just, I mean, God
Yeah.
is good,
Come
man.
on. Come on.
It's a very blessed time right now, man. So
Yeah, it's y'all
I'm just
time,
trying to
man.
do
It's
our
all of
part.
y'all time. It's
Come
really all
on.
of y'all time, especially for R&B music.
Yeah.
It's y'all time. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time for the world to heal right now, man. Y'all gonna be,
Mhm.
and y'all gonna make that happen. I foresee it already.
And
Y'all
and
definitely
Come
guess
gonna
on.
be
what?
the reason it happens.
Unless we get a whole new demographic, won't be no whole bunch of babies made this time. So it'd be cool. You can
Yep.
save some of your money. You can
Yeah.
save some of your money and go to some shows.
You
I
ain't
mean, you,
lying.
know,
You ain't lying.
you ain't never heard, I
Coming.
mean, you know how many times I've heard, man, you know how many, man, I made a baby today. Well, yeah,
Yep.
I mean, thank you. I mean, I don't got nothing on your child support, but I appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
I don't got that. I don't
See?
got nothing on your child
See?
support. Not at all, but I appreciate you.
Man.
Nah, man, but it's just gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time, bros.